A popular BC park is facing closures in the coming months as local First Nations reconnect with the land. The Lil'wet and Naquaqua Nations have announced that Joffre Lakes Park will be closed to visitors from June 13th to 27th and from August 22nd to October 23rd.
We have to take care of, the lands, and that is our responsibility. The Okamil, that's what it is people of the land. So we have laws that come with that. So, we have to uphold those. Paying respects to the land, and there's harvesting of medicines, foods, and, the cultural practices of bathing.
Known for its picturesque views and crystal clear waters, Joffre Lakes Park has become one of the most Instagrammable hotspots in BC. But the nations say the influx of visitors has had negative impacts on the community and the park's habitat.
The overparking and where you park, and there's no upholding up anyone's responsibilities to, and especially to First Nations. We've tried to voice these things, and responsibilities when they're in the park is stay on the trails and don't pick your own garbage up, but it's never really been done.
This government is allowing a public park to be closed to the public for nearly 1/3 of the year.
MLA for Columbia River Revelstoke and the critic for Indigenous Relations says these closures were not properly communicated to the public and could be devastating for local businesses.
Especially when we're talking about reconciliation, it is extremely important that the public is made aware of these very, very important decisions that directly impact them.
The Ministry of Environment and Parks tells City News while no firm dates for future temporary closures have been agreed upon, it's important to give time and space for the land to rest while ensuring the nations can use this space. During question period Tuesday, the minister says they're actively working with BC Parks and First Nations on the conservation and safety of the park.
There's a very narrow road that goes to Joffre Lake, and previously we saw up to 2,000 visitors a day parking on the side of the highway and not making it a safety risk for others.
The nations say the reconnection period allows for cultural practices without the presence of non-indigenous visitors. As of Tuesday, there's no indication on the BC Parks website of said closures. In Vancouver, Cecilia Hua, City News.